So living in Panama in 2008 during my semester abroad, I met a man named Jeff on the beach. And Jeff was in Panama just relaxing, writing his books because Jeff is a multi-millionaire. He did currency trading back in the States, etc., etc., had a lot of money. Okay, now Jeff he ended up being wanted by some people in the States for embezzlement. He kind of took his knowledge and used it for bad, but that's not even the point. Okay, what he taught me is the concept of exchanging value, which is one of my favorite concepts ever potentially related to financial efficiency. Okay, now Jeff tells me, hey, I used to do, these seminars, business seminars with Tony Robbins. I don't know if you know him. I'm like, Tony Robbins, come on, man. And he said we used to, ship all these executives, high-powered guys out to Hawaii. We do these seminars. One of the activities that we did was called the quarter and the apple trick. Quarter and the apple meant he took all 20 of these guys and shipped them over to the next island, blindfolded them. When they got off the plane, they said, here's a quarter and here's an apple. Now you got to find your way, you got to make it back to our island, okay, which is a little far. Now, these people only had a quarter and an apple, nothing less. An apple if you're hungry, eat the apple, you're okay. A quarter to make one phone call and you're picked up, you're sent back in your private VIP room. I can't do it, I give up, boom, phone call with a quarter, okay? Now he told me that people came back in all sorts of fashions, on boats, on yachts, skydiving, just crazy ways. And he said the way they did it is they found a way to exchange value, to exchange the value that they have as an individual. They made it back with nothing, a quarter and an apple. They exchanged value. Okay, now I'm thinking about value and this, and he says, Ben, he says, you do this every single weekend in Panama. I said, really? He says, you've probably been doing it your whole life, you don't even know it. He says, in Panama, which is true, I used to bring out $5. I would leave on a Thursday from class and take $5 in my little Spider-Man backpack. And I cruised out to the beach, $2 to get to the beach, $2 to get back to the beach, $1 in case I wanted to buy some veggies, some fruits, just to snack on. He says, you slept at the most incredible beach houses on the coast. You ate the best home-cooked meals. Okay, you had everything. You saw the best waves. I did it all. Thursday through Sunday, religiously, whenever I wanted. He says, because you found a way to exchange value. Now, in Panama, I had built relationships with different families up and down the beach. And they would allow me to stay at their place. They'd feed me free. I found a way to exchange value. What I would do is after a meal, I'm washing every dish. I'm in the kitchen cleaning everything. I'm up early in the morning. I'm running their dog on the beach if they need it. I'm painting their house. Whatever they need, tell me right now. I will give you the value of my time, every ounce of it, because you are giving me the value of this shelter and this food, which is a huge monetary savings for me. I spent $4 in a weekend and had the dopest weekend on hugest houses with great food. $4. Come on, that's a big savings. Now, at the same time, I made great friends. But I found a way to exchange value. One family left, to go to another beach, and I cleaned their entire house. They had little kids, so I'm cleaning their whole house, watching their kids, whatever they need. Okay, so he said, you found a way to do it, and you've been doing it your whole life. And I look back, and yeah, I have. There's numerous other times where I've found ways to exchange value. I've broken down value into three different categories. There's monetary value, which is the money, right? There's knowledge value, which is just your intelligence. And there's your time value, your labor, I guess, of putting in your time as a person and giving that value. Now, it's all exchanged. Every single transaction that's made, there's an exchange of some sort of value. The majority of the time, you're monetary for something, for a product, for a service, something that's giving you value. You're exchanging value, right? Jeff, he traded money for money, monetary for money, currency trading. Okay, now there's knowledge. You can pay someone to teach you. You go to college, right? Or there's time. You pay the electrician, to go there. Now that's the majority. It's people, boom, spending money. But let's say you're an electrician. You meet a plumber. Yo, man, I'll do your lights. You do my toilet. Boom, exchanging value. They're both not spending a dime and getting exactly what they want. Okay. Now the beauty of knowledge value, what I love is that you can constantly build your knowledge value. When you learn something, You now have that value within inside you. It's yours. Now you have it. You can move it, shake it, do what you want with it. Now you can exchange it and get something else you want and keep going. For example, let's say I happen to know a lot about health and nutrition and working out. Okay? Let's say I meet someone who they happen to know, a lot about accounting. I want to learn about accounting. We exchange that knowledge value. Okay? And now I have the value of knowing a good amount about accounting from a professional, and he knows a good amount about health, nutrition. I'm not a professional, but I'm getting there. So that's the beauty of knowledge value. You build it. You build it every single day. There's not a person in the world that knows absolutely everything. Be a sponge. When you're constantly acquiring knowledge, now you're building value within yourself as a human being. Value that can be exchanged for other things that you want. And it goes on and on and on. Exchanging value, one of my most favorite concepts, and really could save you a lot of money, as I always am thinking about it, in life.